Howdy y'all, this is Wesor, and today I'm actually going to be doing my very first ever unboxing video. I don't think this is going to be a regular thing at all, but I wanted to go ahead and do something really special for the Final Fantasy XIV LP box set. So sit down and let's take a look inside. So even before opening it up, you can already tell that this is a pretty special package. A very, very nice box to come with it. Just wonderful embossing when it comes to the title logo and everything like that. They really went all out just in the text and everything like that to really make this look like a truly special vinyl collection for Final Fantasy XIV. In fact, even between this and other Final Fantasy collections, this is definitely one of the nicer vinyl collections that I've ever seen. So let's go ahead and open it up, shall we? All right. So typical seal, nothing too fancy. That off to the side. All right, so it's definitely it looks a lot thicker when you look at it on the website. It looks like this giant box, right? But it's actually fairly thin. I mean, you can see it's obviously just 4 vinyl collections, but if you're used to seeing like some of the other big collections that have come out recently, I know of course a couple years ago there was the big Garth Brooks collection. Metallica just released their giant box set for the Black album re-release. You know, this is a little bit thinner, a little bit more simplified, but obviously, you know, it makes up for it in the wonderful cloth cover that they've built here, and the embossing with the logo of the 12 right there on the front. And of course, on the back, we do have the entire track listing here. And kind of take a close look at that there. There we go, and it is of course available on their YouTube page as well as their website. So if you are interested in purchasing this, as far as I'm aware, it is not a limited edition quite yet, but Square does have a habit of releasing things, and then once it's sold out, it never comes back to the Square Enix store again. So kind of keep that in mind if you are looking to get it. Probably the sooner the better for them. All right, so let's take a look at the actual vinyls. All right. Okay, so really the first thing that stuck out to me, and I'm sure you saw as we were doing the unboxing, is the artwork. And it's not just the artwork that's really cool about each individual vinyl. Obviously they're themed to every expansion and feature so many characters that we know and love, but even the feel of the record sleeve itself feels quite a bit different than most of my other album covers. It almost feels like a piece of art. So it's very, very cool to see it in this beautiful matte look. It's not super reflective like a lot of the glossy covers nowadays. It really does work on its own as a piece of artwork, and each of them very, very unique in their styling. And of course, you have just like on a normal record, you do of course have the track listing on the back. The records themselves, as you can see, are actually in their own slipcase sleeve here, and we'll give those a listen a little bit later. Or at least I will. You'll have to get it yourself and check out your own record player. I don't think my computer setup would give it justice, but Very, very nice casing and everything like that. Not a whole lot when it comes to the liner notes. As you can see here, it's basically just a slipkey case with the with your passcode, because you do get a digital edition of all of these tracks, which is very, very cool to have. So you guys that have been waiting for some time to have those will now have that opportunity when you purchase the vinyl collection. But of course, yeah, so we had of course a Realm Reborn right there. Let me get this cleaned up a little bit and get the casing back on. Okay. And then of course we move on to Heaven's Word. There we go. With our favorite man there. All right. Of course, the track listing on the back. Take a closer look at that. My only complaint so far with the Heaven's Word one is that it does not include Brute Justice. I thought that was going to be pretty much a given. They have most of the other Alexander tracks, but they don't have Brute Justice on there. I don't know if it's a licensing issue or something along those lines, but unfortunately we do have to miss out on that. And of course, Ugeti. Right. And of course, beautiful Emerald skyline right there. So very much worth the wait. I had these pre-ordered essentially since FanFest, so I'm extremely happy to finally have the entire collection. I thought this was kind of cool. I haven't seen too many record companies do this yet, but they also include, and it's nothing like super fancy, but they also include a little cardboard standout folder, and it's got, of course, the XIV logo on it, the 14 logo. But if there's a particular favorite that you really enjoy, you can pop this out, and it will actually let you display it on your shelf. So you don't have to go to your nearest hobby store to try to make one yourself. But I thought that was really kind of special and kind of cool, just as part of the vinyl collection. All right, but that is the Final Fantasy XIV vinyl LP box. So I hope you guys give it a listen and have an opportunity to get it yourself at some point in the future. But definitely a very, very cool collection to have, and just a beautiful collection of artwork, if nothing else, to display. All right, so I will see you guys in game. Thanks a ton, and have a good afternoon.